Hi, sweet friends. Jessica here. I'm going to take you along the past week in my life as a knitting business owner. And we had our very first consignment order. And so I took 10 hats to a local Waldorf school. So in this video, you will see me put together the order and then drop it off, and just how excited I was to have my first hat to be in a shop. So that's a huge deal for me as I'm getting this knitting business started. So come along, you will see the ups and the downs and the late night knitting and the out and about on the town knitting, and I'm so glad you're here. So thanks for checking me out, and thanks for coming along in this past week in my life as a knitter. All right, let's get to it. All right, we're down here in the yarn room, and tomorrow I have to drop off some hats to a local Waldorf school's gift shop. And so I'm going to give them 10 hats to sell on consignment. And so I'm trying to have a variety of little baby hats, and then some like medium priced hats, and then also my big the premium line, which is their ethically and sustainably sourced pure wool, because most families that are into Waldorf schooling, they're looking for the more natural and pure wool and not using synthetic fibers. So I'm hoping to take some of the newer ones that I've been making. I knit 2 of these last night, and so I have this matching pom-pom, let's see, like that, for one of them, and then the other one I think I'm gonna put like a brownish faux fur one on. I only have one of these blue, so that matches that. I'm gonna take one of these. I'll show you guys what else I'm taking, but I think I have 3 baby hats that are not made out of synthetic fibers. I mean, that are made out of synthetic fibers, so not made out of the wool. It's like a wool acrylic blend. But for baby hats, they are machine washable, which I feel like is important with a baby hat. And then the adult hats are the eco-friendly, sustainably sourced pure wool. Look how cute this one is. I love it. Look, the pom-pom even has orange tips. How cool is that? Alright, it's all ready for the Waldorf school tomorrow. Now I just gotta tag the rest. Alright, we've got all our beanies tagged and ready to go to the Waldorf school shop tomorrow. So I thought I would just show you. They asked if I would bring 10, and so I will show you the 10 different ones that I'm bringing. So on the top of our pile, we have the mix, the baby hats that are made with a mix of acrylic and wool. So I'm only doing 3 of these because I'm not sure how well they'll sell. But to start, we have a watermelon one, and then we have a strawberry one, and then because it's fall, we have a pumpkin one. And so these I'm selling for 30. And like I said, they are a mix of acrylic and wool. So on the tags here, I did write what the fiber is made of and how to wash it. So these are machine washable. This one here, I did put hand wash because of the pom-pom. So if it didn't have the pom-pom, it would be completely machine washable. So we have those 3. Then I have these 2 in this style. So these are 45 because they're done on the hand crank. It's called a knitting machine, but you have to crank it. So there's no electricity involved. There's no tools. I mean, other than the crank machine itself. So it still takes a good amount of time to make. And these are made with the rest. All of these ones are made with ethically and sustainably sourced pure wool. So the cost of the materials goes up quite a bit compared to the acrylic and wool blends. So I have this purple one, and then I have, there's like something on it, this darker purple one. So I just have those 2 types. And then these are my favorite kind. So we have this green and purpley one, and this one that I showed you earlier. And then, here, let me show you these 2 next. This green one. And then I showed you the orange one also. I'm obsessed with this pom-pom. Those 2. And then these last 2 are a different wool than the ones I used for those. But it is still ethically and sustainably sourced. These 2, instead of merino wool, they're made with Peruvian wool. So they've got more of that rustic feel to them. They're not as soft to the touch, but they will be, I guess all of them will be temperature regulating. So the wool, it will help keep you warm and keep you cool at the same time, depending on what your body needs. So I have this black one, and this has a folded brim. So you could wear it and have it be like super slouchy at the top if you liked that style. It's hard to show. Here, hold on. Okay, this one is just a plain like blush pink color. I did leave a pom-pom off in case people don't really care for the pom-pom style. So there's this one, and then this one here. Sorry, I'm all over the place. You can see how much deeper or taller it is than the pink one. So my hair is in a ponytail or a bun, so it's not going to look that great, but this one is just like that. So it's pretty, it's not slouchy. It just is a cozy winter beanie. And this one, you cannot roll the brim because it would be way too short. So this black one, this one is quite a bit bigger because I was envisioning it more of a manly hat. Obviously, you can wear whatever you want, but I thought for the men who don't want colored pom-pom hats or a blush pink hat, there is this black option. So it looks ridiculous on me, but you could wear it like a slouchy style, or more of like the fisherman style. Let's see, like that. Maybe I'll have to fix that. We'll have to see what that looks like off camera. But yeah, more like that. It's really weird showing you guys on the camera. But yeah, more, and then you could pull it down, you know, if you wanted your ears covered, or pull it up if you didn't want your ears covered. Yeah. So I've never sold on consignment before, and so I'm not sure how it will go. But that's why I thought if I did a variety of different styles of hats and different prices, then I could see what actually sells in the shop, and I could replenish, or, you know, I could pull out some of the ones that aren't selling and fill it up more with the ones that are selling. So this is my very first time selling on consignment, and I'm really excited, and I hope that people love them. So yeah, I'm gonna get these in a bag, and then there was a contract that I had to sign that I'm gonna take the 10 hats and the contract and drop it off at the store tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for staying with me. All right. guess what? My very first wholesale order of yarn just came. So I'm so excited to open this. And I thought I would take you guys along and show you what we ordered. All right, let's turn you around. All right, let's see what we got. Package is bursting at the seams. Okay, there we go. It doesn't help that I only have my little kid's scissors. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, there's even more tape. Holy cow, look at this highlighter. Color. Okay, let me get neon. This is for me. That, where should I put all this? Okay. We got natural. This one color, I think I got two packs of these. So each pack has 5, 2, 4, 5, yeah. So I got 2 of these ones. Then there's, this is like a very dark blue. It's called Nocturnal. It's like a blackish blue. Not sure how well it's showing up. Yeah, that one's called Nocturnal. So dark. Okay. Then we got a green. Oh, these colors. Guys, you have no idea how excited I am about this. This multicolored. I think one of the hats that I just showed you was made out of this. No, almost. Okay, the multicolored one. And we got beachy, it's like blue and tannish colored. Wow, there's a lot in here, guys. Look at all this. Okay, orange, like the orange hats I just showed you. The color is glazed carrot. Then this pretty pink. This is English rose. Okay, so these are different. Then again, it's hard to see. It's like a purpley jewel pinkish one. More green, but this is the one I just showed you over here. This one is this green. So it's not nearly as bright as that first green I showed you. Okay, almost done. This one is ivory, so very similar to that natural colored one. And then these next ones are, they're not, the first ones were the really, really super bulky yarn. These ones are worsted weight, so these are a lot thinner. But there's this, it's called Matisse Blue, and I knit a hat, a big bulky hat out of this, and I love the color. That one, this worsted one, which is another really, you're not gonna be able to see, another really dark, like a purpley blue. The color is Paris Nights, or Night. Oh, and then lastly was this like grab bag. It's hard to tell if the dirt is on the bag or on the inside. It's on the bag. So I ordered a grab bag. It was cheaper, just single lots, because I'm not going to be making, hold on, let me make you guys come up. So with hand-dyed yarn, let me back up a little bit. With hand-dyed yarn, if you're making something like a sweater where you're going to be using multiple skeins of yarn in the same project, hand-dyed yarn can vary greatly. So you, depending on when it was dyed. So you want to make sure if you're knitting something large that the yarn that you use is all from the same dye lot, meaning they dyed it at the same batch, same time. That way it will match. If you get it, you know, from they dyed it last month and then they dyed one this month, depending just on the way the dye settles, it could be darker or lighter, or one could have more, you know, of more pink in it. And so when you're knitting a sweater, if you have different dye lots, it could end up being very obvious. And you could, like if you know, knit here and then you change the skein, there might be an obvious line across your sweater, and you probably don't want that. So that's why there's a point to this story. These ones are single lots, so they don't have, there's not enough of them to make anything if you needed the same dye lot. But for me, that's not a problem because I'm going to be using these for hats, so I don't need them to match. So that is why I got this grab bag, and it's kind of fun. And I really am obsessed with this highlight color. I have no clue if it will sell at the markets. But with the big chunky highlight color, I want to knit a hat for me. And so I'm hoping people will also want to buy. It's kind of like a deviant from what I normally knit with more subtle standard colors. So one more of the variety pack. And yeah, I'm so excited. That's everything in my box. My hands are so dirty. I'm gonna have to go wash them from handling all those bags. But I have been waiting for this package. It was supposed to come on Sunday, and then on Sunday it updated and said Tuesday, so it was yesterday. And then it kept saying by the end of the day, by the end of the day. And then I checked it and it was still stuck like 5 hours away. And the tracking said, you know, we'll give you an estimated date once your package starts moving. So I'm very glad it came today. So now I'm gonna finish getting the hats for the Waldorf school packed away for tomorrow and make sure I have them with the contract ready to go, and then I might get started on one of these new yarns. So I'll bring you guys along if I do. I'm not sure if I'll be able to start on them today, but we'll see. Okay, thanks for coming. I can't sit back in my chair. Let's see if we see over here. Because there's a cat. Hi, kitty. Yeah, buddy. I just say yeehaw. Hold on, it's going faster. Woo, buddy! Patrick, good job, bud. You got it. You're okay. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy, good job! Good job, bud!
Oh, there's the flag above.
Oh, look, do you see the flag up there? Patrick, this guy here with the blue, the first guy out. Ooh, look at that guy go. Ooh.
What?
Nothing. That guy is already down. He went really fast.
And the rockets will play for
They're pointing instead of being a V.
Come from different backgrounds. We have a software engineer, we have a propulsion engineer for the space shuttle. We also have a payment contractor, we have a law enforcement, and we have
Good evening, friends. It is Sunday night, and I am downstairs in my yarn room. Today we went to church with my parents, and then we went out to lunch with them, and then in the afternoon we spent at my mom and dad's house. And my parents treated me to a pedicure, which I haven't had in I don't know, a very long time. So I was able to sneak away and get my toes painted and my legs massaged and my feet rubbed, and it was heavenly to sit there for an hour. And of course I took my knitting with me. So I thought I would show you how much I was able to get done today just spending a day with family. So to go to church, the drive to the town where my parents live is about 40 minutes. And since my husband came with us today, I was able to sit and knit for the drive there and back, which was super exciting. So here is what I knit today while spending the day with my family. I knit 3 of these baby pumpkin hats. Sorry, the light is bad because it's like 9 o'clock at night, but there's 3 of those. I do have to sew in the ends. Like this one needs, obviously the ends sewn in, and then it needs to be knotted like this guy here. So I'll get those done, and then I need to sew on the tags for those. But 3 little baby hats. And then this one is one of my favorites. It's like a highlighter yellow. It's so bright. And again, it's not going to do it justice because it's dark down here. But this one is an adult hat. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a pom-pom on it or not. I'll see what I have, and it might just be enough just to be this bright. And then, so that's 3 baby hats, 1 adult hat, and then I started another adult hat. So I've done the brim and a few rows of the main body part. Yeah, so not too bad to get all that done, all while spending the day with my family and taking time for church and going out to eat. Yeah, so tomorrow is September 1st. I can't believe it's already September. Tomorrow's Monday. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Tomorrow's Monday, and then next weekend I have a really big 2-day festival coming up. So I'm trying to get as much done before the festival as I can. And yeah, it's gonna be a week of tagging and making sure all the hats that I've done are all, have all their ends woven in, and they're all ready to go for the festival on Saturday and Sunday. So that's what I'm going to be doing this week. But yeah, I'm going to watch a show and work on this hat right now and then try to get to bed. So thanks for following along, and I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I'll talk to you in the next one. All right, bye. As I'm editing this video, I thought you guys might want to see the hats that I knit while we were at the air show. So the one you saw me working on in the pictures was this white hat, and I added a pom-pom on it, and my tag, and then I finished the white one at the air show, and then I started and made this green one. And I had thought bringing enough yarn for 2 hats would be plenty, but I ran out of projects to knit, so I should have packed more for the air show. I had no idea it was going to be as big as it was, but you live and you learn, and yeah, so that's what I got done during the air show. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of this video. I really appreciate you guys watching, and if you liked the video and if you want to see more like this, I would love if you give it a thumbs up and if you subscribe to our little channel. We are at 9 subscribers now, and I am so excited. So yeah, so like and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.